Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. And the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That'll be a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Pedro Neto kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Dembele. Dembele! He's missed, but not by that far.
Dembele did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Front-footed pressing going on here. Succumbs to the pressure. Gonzalo Ramos is herring after that one. Vitinha. It's a goal kick. Lavia. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, important interception. James. Lavia. Now Colwell. Fernandez just eases him off the ball, and here's Ramos. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Brilliantly cut out. Cucurella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquinhos. Vitinha. Oh, he's got a side of... Gets the shot away! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had a hit! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Caicedo. Cucurella. He's had it taken off him. Gonzalo Ramos. That's good vision. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vitinha. Zaire Emery, given the lift of his goal. That pass isn't the best. Pedro Neto. He's gone forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Fernandez. Cucurella. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. That is a great ball. Kvaratskhelia!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. João Neves. Got a shot away! Oh, another save. Paris Saint-Germain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Kvaratskhelia goes on a charge down the left. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his belts one.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
James. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's tidy. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Final checks on the touchline. a change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gonzalo Ramos. Dembele gets flagged offside. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on a comfortable win. Palmer, really fierce, close defending. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Caicedo. And Cucurella. Caicedo. No way through there. Kvaratskhelia. Crunching tackle. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So it's down to business here. Nuno Mendes. Acerbi can get it clear. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Kvaratskhelia. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its...
And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Di Marco. Gonzalo Ramos. Di Marco. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, great! Gonzalo Ramos! Dumfries. Vitinha. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Now the finish! Now it's Martinez. Dumfries. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Dumfries. DiMarco.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. João Neves. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia on a charge down the left. Gonzalo Ramos. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just eases him off the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again. But while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And he's picked out Gonzalo Ramos! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hakimi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found a way through. Nice ball, and there's the hit! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Now it's Barella. Hakimi spots it, and Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 33,
Ashlani.
le numéro 51, le numéro 5.
Doué.
À leur place, le numéro 14, le numéro 29, le numéro 8,
Decent
le numéro
hit!
35.
Oh, the ball's
Le
run
numéro
loose
3.
here. Vitinha. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcola.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out of play for a throw. Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Barcola. Driving through the middle. Darmian defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. That's a shade optimistic.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well, they could break here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Big chance! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Barcola looks to clip it forward. Asllani makes the interception. Mkhitaryan. João Neves gets it. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Kvaratskhelia building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup and...
Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nuno Mendes. Fran Garcia.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17.
He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kvaratskhelia could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Valverde. And it's been given away. He's found a way through. Chance for the header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 15 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Short changes him with that pass.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that is a terrific save! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Can he put it away? He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Goulet and Garcia, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Ramos. Chance! He's got away with one there. Oh, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. Zaire Emery. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, here's a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Hakimi just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni and Gula. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fran Garcia.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Kvaratskhelia. Done delicately. Rudiger spots it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Courtois can claim that. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pulls it back. Madrid have it back and can go again. Zaire Emery.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to...
Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
No, that's been intercepted. Look at the space here. Zaire Emery. And he's managed to get rid. And they've got a throw. Rudiger. Chouameni. And Güler. Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. Madrid making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
No, again, there's no way through. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Driving forward and claimed it back swiftly. He's through, now is he in? Lucas Vazquez is fouled. Out of play for a throw. Brahim Diaz. Kimi. Courtois will lay claim to that. Lucas Vazquez. Goulet is wide and looking to get onto this. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez stood his ground strongly. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Zaire Emery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Madrid finding their passes.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Deepcool. This is promising. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Dybala. He's played him through. Cleared without complication. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's really well cleared. Still goalless at the moment. Acuna does well to get it back. Martinez. And Martinez! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. France have the chance to go the other way. Goes down, but nothing given. Now that's well seen too. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Saliba.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Mbappe! Goal, France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Conte. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. Conte. And it's Dembele. Conte.
Se agregará un minuto al
Fernandes.
tiempo reglamentario.
And it's Messi. Over to the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it.
Aquí están los
Good effort from
jugadores.
both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Quality ball. Dybala finds himself offside. Now it's Camavinga. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Dembele. And he's onside. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That is a great ball. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets his head to it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stood
La
up well
cantidad
to
de
him there.
espectadores de este partido fue de 60.333.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. Odyssey tries to clear. And that's a throw-in. Deepcool, Fernandes. And he was alert to it. Saliba gets rid without sophistication.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22. Número 11. Número 24.
Palacios.
Número 20.
Can he finish?
Número 7.
It's loose now and they want to get it
Entran
back.
Número 9.
Palacio.
Número
Real
21.
chance!
Número 14. Número 15. Número 16.
Argentina get their 4th corner. That has been knocked clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alvarez! Alvarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Can he get onto this?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chouameni.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Saliba. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Palacios.
Argentina have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rabiot.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Palacios. The final seconds now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out of play for a throw.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And for a moment, time stood still. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Martinez, foot in. France have the chance to go the other way. Martinez! And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's slung out wide. Fernandez. And he's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Konate gets across to intercept that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Always onto this. It's out for a goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
He has found a way through. Martinez. That looks a cracking ball. Koundé. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to... Good effort from distance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going for goal! That carried quite a threat. And here's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Camavinga. And Hernandez. Barcola. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
Argentina ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0. Can he put it away? Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Camavinga. Oh, what has happened here? Great hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hits one! Camavinga clears it away. Deepcool. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, that was vital. And it's Dybala. Conte. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Saliba and Koundé. Saliba, Chouameni, Conte. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Barcola. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. Conte. And Koundé. Chance to shoot now. He's chance. And that has fair fizzed. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Konate.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And the ball's a good one here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Se está realizando un cambio. Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Konate. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's lost his man here. Poor robust challenge. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Oh, it's a nightmare start.
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
Mbappe, next in line, and here he is. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Odyssey is a picture of calm despite the moment. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Argentina looking to draw level. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Argentina are looking to him to tie things up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Martinez with the last of the first 5 penalties.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
The margin of error is 0. Sticks it away. 3-3. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! Through to 7, and we're still going. And he's missed it! So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Where does this end? Their 8th penalty taker. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. Great penalty under pressure. Again, pick the spot. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Lisandro Martinez is ninth in line here.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He must, but can he?
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Romero takes us into double figures. This is quite extraordinary. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Martinez stares down his opposite number.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
France at the point of no return. And there it is, the decisive kick. Argentina have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, it's been such a long match.